Holland America's Nieuw Statendam is their second Pinnacle Class ship. Launched in 2018, it's one of their newest ships with a 2,666 passenger capacity and loads of amenities. Let's take a tour. I'm Troy, and this is the Port Lowdown. So we'll go from bottom to top, starting on deck 1, where there's lots of staterooms rubbing shoulders with the atrium and conference rooms. As we pass the midship elevators, we see the main atrium, a space often used as the art gallery for auctions. The atrium is smallish as bigger ships go. It extends to 3 decks high and is a central point for guest services and some restaurants, but it's too small to be a main hub. Now, away from the atrium, you're going to find these 3 conference rooms. Half Moon and Hudson have dividers between them, making the space expandable. Lots of light from the windows and space for refreshments. Stuyvesant is a separate enclosed room. It's windowless, it's better for more private functions and business meetings. The stateroom is a family room, ocean view. Queen bed and sofa bed. No balcony, but the window has a ledge, creating extra storage room. US and European style plugs and USB. Closets are super ample, always welcome on these Holland ships. We also use the laundry service. You get these smallish bags, you fill them up with laundry where you itemize them here and ask for it to be folded or hung, and they come back the next day. Now it's charged per sailing. Check your voyage length. This stateroom also had 2 bathrooms. One with a tub and toilet, and one with a standing shower, no toilet. Now from this level, you walk down to level A to get to the tender boats when needed. On to Deck 2 Plaza and the World Stage all the way forward. These Pinnacle ships really invest in their stages and it shows. Beautiful design and good sightlines throughout. These large wraparound LEDs take the place of traditional backdrops, allowing for an open design on stage. They're quite generous with handicap and special needs seating. Aisle and legroom are pretty good too. I never felt hemmed in. Now here it is in action. This was for a port orientation lecture, and it filled up really fast. Heading out of the world stage, on the starboard side is the library, one of our favorite public spaces on the ship. You can borrow books and take them with you, of course, to your stateroom, just bring them back. It has a very airy feel with lots of light. and these chairs were perfect to hang or even nap. Head out towards midship and you approach the Music Walk, where several live music club venues are. Rolling Stone is the first off the library, and it's a rock venue, of course. It's pretty spread out from the stage, allowing for a higher capacity, with the stage on one end and the bar all the way on the other side. Billboard on board is directly across, and it has more of a piano bar vibe. Also, art auctions and other events take place here. Now, in between these two is a small tasting table, often for sampling seminars. Now, continuing midship is B.B. King's Blues Club, the star attraction of the club venues. Roadhouse, R&B, funk keep this place lively at night. It's also 2 levels, with seating looking down at the stage. It also hosts classes during the day, as well as a meeting point to pick up tender tickets when needed. And when it's quiet, it's another good place to relax with a window. Now, the shops face the starboard side of B.B. King's on both level 2 and 3. Heading midship to the atrium is the Pinnacle Grill, one of the ship's fanciest specialty dining restaurants. It's a steak and seafood venue. With big portions. Next door is the other premier specialty dining venue, Rudy's Celle de Mer, specializing in seafood, particularly shellfish. Smaller, more intimate feel, like a bistro. Across from this is the Ocean Bar. It spreads out, so the bar actually faces the atrium, then the lounge continues down the hall. By the way, the dining reservation desk is just outside for last-minute arrangements. Down the hall is Taste, another tasting seminar setting, a little bigger and blocked off by a glass wall. Across from this is Club Orange, an exclusive dining area for Club Orange members, particular to Pinnacle ships. You don't have to necessarily earn membership with lots of cruises. You can pay for it as an additional package ahead of your trip. You have to pay for this ahead of time for the whole voyage. As a member, you get all your meals here, same as the main dining room, with added items thrown in. Service also tends to be faster and more personal. Now, the main dining room is all the way aft. It has 2 levels, 2 and 3. It's the only main dining room on the ship, so it's quite big. The views on the aft side are great, especially if you're on the 3rd deck, which leads us to Deck 3 Promenade. The deck wraps around the whole ship, so you can do walking laps, as lots of folks do. The views are often blocked by lifeboats, however. There are a few benches, but I found getting views from this side a bit challenging. I always gravitated to either forward or aft. They never seem to get too crowded. Now back inside, past the world stage and before B.B. King's is the casino. Small, but all the basics are there. They also have a non-smoking section just before B.B. King's off to the side. Cross the shops and midship elevators and you get to the all-important guest services desk. You'll also find the concierge, Internet Center with provided printer, and future cruise planning. Directly opposite is the Grand Dutch Cafe, which probably has the best cafe food on board, with some Dutch-style selections. The dining space is a bit small though, but if you can snag a table, it's quite a relaxing place, even with being at the atrium. Down the hall is the photo shop and studio. They have a mix of both electronic selection for photos and good old-fashioned printed pics on display. My favorite. The Pro Studio is here too, as well as a small equipment sales desk. Compact, but covers most needs. Now, we go past decks 4 through 8, which are staterooms, and continue with Lido, deck 9. First up, the fitness center, complete with class space, and ample equipment. Next door is the extensive spa and salon. The big attraction here is this huge hydro pool. Lumbar loungers, steam, and dry sauna rooms. Lounges, treatment rooms, and specialty treatments. Pinnacle ships go all out for their spas, which has an extra fee. So midship from here is what I consider to be the social hub, the pool. Ample loungers, dining tables, now the best feature here is its retractable roof, which controls climate no matter the weather. It makes for one of the most comfortable pool areas out there. And several food and drink options both on the lower and upper levels. The Lido Market is next, and it's probably the busiest part of the ship. This is the buffet area, and during mealtimes it stays packed, despite appearances here. This is especially true for embarkation day, where everybody floods the tables. What you see here is on both port and starboard sides with the food counters in the center. The space doesn't feel cramped. During breakfast and lunch, Canaletto, an Italian specialty restaurant during the evening, can also be used for buffet seating. Now there are several of these coffee, tea, hot water stations. We made full use of the water and ice machines as well. Each food station has a different theme. But almost all will serve you to order, not allowing grab and go except in a few cases. More hygienic, but the lines will tend to be a little slower. Food quality overall was pretty good. We preferred the main dining room food, but this is serviceable if you don't want to take time for the fine dining ritual. At the end is the sea view pool and bar area, which has more of an adult vibe and it's less hectic. It's also a smoking area, which keeps crowds from getting too dense. This also has balconies overlooking on deck 10 with additional loungers. Also on level 10 are the Kids Club area, Hang 10, and High Score. Now, full disclosure, I wasn't allowed to film in either area, so I can only show you the outside. Now, from the Kids Club area, you need to move to a separate section to get to Tamarind, the ship's specialty Asian restaurant. Which also includes Nami Sushi, and tamarind bar. The rest of Deck 10 is a small promenade with shuffleboard, additional loungers, and a connector to the pool area. Now on to Deck 11 and the jogging track, which is actually pretty nice and a decent size. You can always sneak a peek from above down to the pool area from the retractable roof. But what really sells this area for me is the standing exercise machines. And the superb ship views all around. During scenic sail days, this is probably the best place to be. Continuing past the jogging track will be more open deck areas. And finally, this sports court. It's pretty big and it has some areas for spectators and plenty of equipment. Deck 12 forward features the Crow's Nest, another star attraction on this ship class. A combination lounge, sweeping observation room, and games room is a very popular multi-use area. This coffee bar is for a separate fee. Lots of board games. The shore excursion desk is also here. I love the open design here. There's also this interesting art studio, which is used for classes and meetings. Also adjacent to the Crow's Nest is the adults-only separate fee retreat area. Not as big or extensive as other ships we've been on, it features mainly cabanas and a hot tub area. And finally, Deck 14's sky is really additional deck space and loungers. Don't forget that one of the pleasures of these Holland ships is the cool music-themed art everywhere. That and the elevator carpets are changed daily, reminding you what day it is. Now, if you enjoyed this ship tour, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more tours, port reports, and tips uploaded each week. Any questions or thoughts on this ship? Drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you.